Peace and blessings, everybody. It's your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Nappy Red and Kirk the Jerk. We are Awareness Academy 411, here with the 411. With whatever's going on in the world, we give y'all a little 2 cents, maybe some solutions, but it's all for educational purposes only. Do not try this at home, and if you do, it ain't our fault, whatever happens, but hopefully it's still good anyway. So, how y'all doing tonight, guys? What's up?
Woohoo!
And I got my
Chilling,
tequila
chilling.
this week. I brought the tequila with me.
she
And
got the
righteous.
she got the monster with her right now.
The mezcal. Got that mezcal. Because when we were talking about the healthy stuff before, so I said if you're gonna
Yeah,
drink the healthy stuff. That's the
Yeah.
healthy stuff,
but look,
So,
look, I'm fucking up.
you got the
Ah,
hip
shit.
got
Henny
the
on the deck.
I
TGI
know you got
Friday.
some, Kurt. What you got, Kurt? Come on.
Oh, shoot.
Hold up.
I got one of the brands I might be an owner of eventually.
Oh
Give it some
shit.
time.
Okay.
No
Yeah,
Diddy.
we'll see.
That's what's up.
It's strong as hell. I don't know if I want it. Yeah. So we're going to do the sound off.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, put
Super
it in the
Red.
sound off, Red. Let's go,
yeah.
man.
This week's sound off was about tainted foods, tainted meat, and tainted water. Like every time you turn on the news now, it's something you can't eat or the recall on it. They had the now it's a recall on the eggs and the chicken now. I think they're saying this bird flu is running around now. So that's why the eggs is up. If y'all cooking for Christmas, you know the eggs is all sky high again and everything because of the bird flu. So basically, I want to talk about the tainted foods that we're putting in our body, and a lot of people is getting sick, and underlying health people they dying right now from it because they
Oh,
put it in their
absolutely.
body, so they dying. So let's talk on that. If you got any comments, send your comments in. We'll answer your comments and everything. Talk about these different types of food. Why is it happening right now all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden so much and all different types of food? So let's go.
Word. And what could you do about it as a way to get around the bullshit? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I mean, people get into this mindset that the organic food costs too much, but you either
yeah,
pay now or you pay later. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
I feel like people are more inclined to spend more money on what they put on their body than what they put
yeah,
in their body, as
That's
if
true.
it's not just as valuable. And when it comes to these foods and all these different things, like I think over 2024 there was like mad recalls on mad
yeah.
stuff from the deli meats
Cucumbers,
to
lettuce,
yeah,
meat.
everything.
E-
It's just been crazy. Like
Yeah,
we
even
really,
even even water, even water. They was calling it on water. I don't want to say
yeah,
the
the
name,
bottles of
but
water. Yeah,
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 it was crazy, though.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. There's a lot of that going on this year. So it's like the things that you can do about it. Anything that you could do is better than nothing.
yeah,
Like you can get a charcoal water filter and filter your water at home.
yeah.
That's one thing you could do. And it's healthier to filter your own water and put it in a glass bottle, not plastic, but
Hmm.
in a glass bottle and use that every day. One, you're gonna
Yeah,
save money on buying bottles of water and cases of water all the damn time. Two,
yeah, yeah,
you reduce the microplastics that you're putting in your body because you're drinking it out of glass. And three, you're lessening the toxins that's coming from the water.
That's a fact.
Fluoride is a big one. That's why I said a charcoal filter, because the charcoal filters usually get the fluoride out, but do your
yeah,
research.
yeah,
Do your
yeah.
research. And this processed food shit,
Hmm.
causing all this processed food disease that we call diabetes and Alzheimer's and shit.
That's it.
Yeah,
And they
Less
saying,
processed food.
and the good thing is, a lot of people starting to say diabetes type 3 is Alzheimer's. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
wow.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's so. A lot of
yeah,
stuff is just avoidable, but the whole thing is we love all the fast food stuff, and don't get
Yeah,
me wrong. If you're a working family, and let's say if you don't got much money, and you don't got time to cook because you're working a lot of hours. Let's say if you're a single mom, perfect classical example, single mom with 4 kids. All right, you don't got time to
hmm,
cook, but everybody has to eat every day, right?
yep,
hmm,
You can go to Burger King, spend $20 and get a whole family meal. I'm talking about burgers, like
yeah. They make it
make it
easier.
accommodating.
The mesh
And
is
They
so
make it
good.
affordable. They make it affordable. That's
exactly,
what it
because think
is.
Yeah.
about it. If you got 3 to 4 kids and and let's say if you go food shopping to actually buy a meal to make, it's going to cost around $20 or more.
Yeah. Mm.
So think about it. You go right here to Burger King,
Food
20
already
bucks,
done.
food already done. Everybody
Yeah.
eating, they do their homework or go to bed or whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
Sad. It's sad. It makes it
And
hard.
and this is the foods that is causing the behavior problems in these kids because
Yes,
a
it
lot of their
is.
hormones are being thrown off balance because they're eating all this processed food. Their body's not getting the nutrients that they need to grow. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Into healthy. So it's messing with their brain, it's messing with their
Mm.
blood, it's messing with everything.
Everything. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean it messes with adults too, but it's even more of an impact on kids because their bodies are still developing.
that's
You know what I
true.
mean? Like kids, they need like the more nutrients in their food. Like I would say for in a scenario like what you're saying, where a woman has multiple kids and time wise, buy frozen vegetables,
Hmm.
throw
Mm-hmm.
them bitches in the oven with a little
Mm.
bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper on them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Get some burger meat, throw that in there with it.
That
Just
sounds
throw
good.
everything in the oven. And while
Yeah.
they sitting there doing their homework, the food's cooking.
Cooking.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? And you say it out, here you go.
Yes, sir, Ra. Yes, sir.
Peace, Ra.
Peace,
Peace,
brother.
Ra. But no, it's like it's part of the reason why people don't eat healthier is because they think that the types of food that they're gonna eat is gonna be more complex, or it's gonna be harder to
Yeah.
come up with stuff. But there's ways of making it good. Like my daughter, when she was little, she did not eat fast food. Like she was not allowed to eat McNasty at all. Like she didn't get McNasty till she
Yeah,
got a job and
McNasty.
she was able to buy it herself. Because I was not buying her no McNasty, but she did like vegetables. And people like, oh well, my kids won't eat that. Well, if you give them
Make
all
them.
this bad shit, you're getting them addicted to it. So now you
Yeah.
try to give them the good shit, they ain't gonna like it.
That's
You know?
true.
But if you look at it, like my mother had four kids, and we ate. She cooked and she worked, and we still ate food, cooked food and stuff. But these parents right now, they not on their kids. Like if they be like, "Nah, ma, I don't want that. I want McDonald's, or I want this, I want that." The parents is caving in to the kids and
Yeah.
That's
everything.
true.
My mother said, "If you don't eat, take your ass in the room. You ain't gonna eat tonight." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, night, you little niglet. Nah.
Yeah. You ain't gonna eat because McDonald's and all that stuff was a luxury for
Yeah.
us back then. Like we didn't eat McDonald's or burger, none of that stuff, unless if we went out somewhere or a special occasion or something like that. But
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
we
Same
ate
here.
table food. We ate table food.
Yeah. But like I said,
that's
it's
true.
just people's knowledge of options and what to do. Like you could get a sweet potato, some Brussels sprouts or broccoli, some onions, cut it up, throw it on the pan and put it in the oven with a little bit of seasoning. That's it. Like
Yeah,
it's really not that hard. It's just that people just don't know of these simple things. And for kids wise, like seasoning makes such a difference. And we did an interview once with a spicy little bitch. I 100% tell anybody
Yeah,
y'all need to get her seasonings, and those seasonings are already pre-made. Like all you gotta do, you're
yeah.
not using like 3 and 4 things. Like she already got it in one thing. You know what I mean? And something like that will make a difference. Like, yeah.
Shouts out to Spicy Little Bitch.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
real
Spicy
tough.
Little Bitch. I actually
yeah.
gotta get me some more of her seasoning. I'm
Yeah,
running
man,
low
that's
on
And,
one.
awesome, man.
and matter of fact, that's how I cook. I put all my seasons together and I make my own rub. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I learned that. I learned that from the elders. They taught me like you don't need to be doing this and doing that. Put all that together and just sprinkle that on there. Wow, it's a
Nah,
wrap.
that makes sense.
So
It does.
That's
But it's
how.
like, but that's what I'm talking about, where people just need to understand these options. They probably never even heard to do that before. Because there's really
yeah,
men and women
exactly.
out there that cannot cook.
Yeah,
Like I think all of us up here
Exactly.
on this panel, I don't know, maybe Kirk's a little questionable.
I
But we
I
could throw
don't
that.
think I don't think at this point I look at it like this. Everybody should know how to cook now because you got a self help, you got YouTube. Growing up, yeah, that's one
Yeah,
thing. You had to follow your grandparents and all that stuff or your parents.
yeah,
But now you got YouTube, so if you're looking for some recipes, check them out. Just go on YouTube and look at Food
yeah,
Channel or go to Food Network on the cable and just look at the way they make their dishes and try it out. Follow
Yeah.
it the same way and then see if you like it. And you mess
Put
around,
your
you be like,
kids
oh,
in
this is
front of Food
amazing.
Network. Let them
Yeah.
watch Food Network. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I want that. Rasa said fast food was real food back in the 70s and 80s because the food was real healthy, but they changed it after the 90s. I agree with that. I would even say
It wasn't that bad back in the
it
back.
wasn't that
He's
bad in the
right. He's
90s either.
100%.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it started getting real commercialized, aka full of chemicals once we got to like the late
Oh,
90s.
yeah.
And then you got genetic modified organism, GMO, and
Bioengineered ingredients.
we got to thank Michelle Obama for that because she the one that made it so it has to say GMO on the products and the packaging.
Yep.
And when you go to like McDonald's and you look at price, the calorie count and stuff like that, then
and the
you got to thank her
sodium.
for that. She's responsible for that
I
alone.
thank her for that so much
Yeah.
because when I used to go into Chipotle, this is back when I used to eat Chipotle, and I used to wonder, like, damn, why my legs swelling up after I eat this?
What's good, my brother?
What's up, my good, fantastic ninja?
Peace,
But now,
peace,
like
peace.
after I would eat this stuff, I'm like, yo, why is
Yeah, Michelle Obama.
Don't you start your ish, man?
He said Michael. He said Michael.
Michael Obama. Oh, I thought you said Michelle.
I
Oh,
see
you
his
said Michael
retarded
Obama.
stuff, but no, I would.
Everybody be calling her Michael.
They hating. That's the don't. He's following what the Europeans say. Like he's just agreeing with the Europeans.
Kamala Harris.
but yeah, with the sodium intake though, every time I eat Chipotle, I'm wondering why my legs feel swelled up, like why my fingers feel tight. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then when they put the sodium up, I'm like, that's why, because I can't eat that much sodium at a time. Like, you know, it has the crazy amount of sodium, and I grew up on this. This was my shiznit, but after like
seafood
20 years ago, I can't eat it no more. Oodles and noodles.
Oh yeah.
A cup of noodles. Yo, that was too much.
That will give you diabetes in one day.
Yo, 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Like that's insane. Like anything over 300 is too much for me.
It's too much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
have you noticed that if you last time you went to McDonald's and they count the calories now, you realize that chicken is way more calories than beef? Or the so-called beef they have there.
That shit ain't even real chicken.
Mad calories.
They're growing that shit in the lab, man. Get out of here.
All
that. I took one little shot of this.
He said, "What's going on? What's going on with Lay's chips?
What's going on? Lay's ain't shit either. If you turn that bag around and look at the ingredients, the first ingredients on there is soybean oil, and then it says canola oil, and then it says vegetable oil. Like how they hitting you with all of the seed oils, and one, like that. Y'all just throwing everything in there and just frying it like that. Like
he said he heard
McDonald's selling human meat. That ain't no new news. This dude wrote a book about that in the 30s, exposing people that if I say their name, they're gonna say I'm being Hasidic.
He said that was my gel food, oodles and noodles.
Nah, oodles and noodles, yo, shrimp flavor was my shit, man.
Hold on, Lay's have recall. It's been killing people. What the hell are they doing in those factories?
Nothing but oil. Yeah, listen, yo, the seed oils, like people, seriously. Become a label whore. Look at the ingredients on the stuff that you're eating. Soybean is genetically modified soy. What does soy do to the body? It raises your estrogen levels. That means this is a real phenomenon with these dudes out here becoming more feminine.
And meaning that some of y'all niggas wonder why y'all got girl boobs. Y'all wonder why y'all got girl boobs because y'all eating all this food.
And that you all emotional and y'all want to sass back and argue with women.
You extra sassy all the time.
Now y'all trying to sass me. You can't win at a woman's game, bro. That's why y'all never win.
That's funny. He said niggas start eating food and now they become more sassy and they growing breasts.
I knew someone told me that they knew this guy that was a vegan and he ate tofu. Like that's all he ate was tofu for like almost like I think a few months, and he started growing boobies.
Oh shit! Tie nitties. He got the nitties. Yep.
He was growing at the Tibbo bitties.
He got the little bitties. Tie bitties.
That's
tie
crazy.
bitties, right? Little bitties, tie bitties.
No, but the thing is, like, people just don't truly understand how. powerful food is, and how much it really, really, really affects your body. Like seriously, like listen, I had this one little I didn't even feel the shot up, and I'm nice. So I might have a little bit more because it's Friday. I'm a big
Friday.
TGI Friday. I need something to keep me warm at night because when I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna be out there in those streets.
Yeah, you're gonna be in those streets. Windy tomorrow. Ooh, it's gonna be windy.
Oh no, what he said?
You turn you gay too much.
I don't want even touch on that. Yo, fly guy, you're not gonna get his flag, bro.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get it. I'm gonna just let him rock on that one. I'm not even gonna agree. He said most vegans don't live past 80. Veganism, in my opinion, is not for everyone. I think that most vegans don't live past 80. I think fundamentally we want to say like, yeah, the body's designed for XYZ. However, our blood types do play a part in how your body breaks down food. And how it processes different nutrients. That's 1. 2, unless if you're eating huge amounts of vegetables, and I'm talking like pounds of it a day, you're not going to get the nutrients you need, because most people that are vegans, they have to supplement. They have to take a lot of supplements. So it's really a matter of knowing your body. Like if your body is craving for something, you have to give it to it, for the most part, because sometimes if you've been eating a lot of unhealthy shit for a long time, your body's going to crave for that because that's what it's used to. What was that last comment? What did he say?
Oh no. Let me see. Oh, he said he wasn't being funny about turning people gay and stuff. I won't say it turns it, but it definitely gives you a feminine.
It raises the estrogen levels, so it's cause, I would say hormonal imbalance.
Yeah, hormonal.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. What's that if you always was a laid back dude and then all of a sudden you start arguing with everybody? You better question yourself.
Let me tell you this quick story real quick. So I was watching this guy was telling a story about how he was going to the doctor, and the doctor had, they did his blood work, and they seen that he had so much testosterone that he had no estrogen. Like that was a problem because, men need a little bit of estrogen. Mm-hmm. So the doctor wanted to put him on this estrogen shot. So it was like, I think maybe once a week or once a month, he had to go get this estrogen shot. And he started to notice after the first few weeks that he started worrying about his business. He started getting emotional and anxious. And, he just started having all these feelings out of nowhere. And one of his friends was like, yo, bro, I never see you like this. And then eventually he put 2 and 2 together. Damn. Just that little bit of estrogen that he had him getting overly emotional. And he said in that moment, that's when he gave women more respect for what we have to deal with, because our estrogen levels go like this throughout the month. So he said just if that little bit gave him that much of a emotional kick where he was getting emotional, he's over here catastrophic, thinking of the catastrophes and worried every night, and he's like, damn, that's what women go through. Like, yeah, bro. Like, man, you have to be y'all have to be patient with women. Like, y'all can't match our energy.
Some women, some of them, some of them gotta kick them out.
Listen, I have this argument. Well, it's not an argument, but I agree that I give men credit for dealing with some women.
Oh shit! Look what he said.
I can't do it. I said black people don't have estrogen.
I hope my wife does. My wife has estrogen.
I have estrogen.
We don't fight, and she's effeminate because I don't date no woman that's alpha. I'm the alpha, goddammit. You can pretend to be alpha. I'm like one of those bosses that I'm laid back. You don't even know I'm the boss. It'd be somebody yelling and screaming, and you think they the boss, but I'm really the guy in the background. Like, what's going on over here?
Like, I'm the
I
one
beat that ass.
I'm the daddy. I'm the one in charge. You remember
I'm the baby. Look, Wendy. Look, Wendy looked at you like, yeah, right.
I really did, though. I was like,
cut that bullshit. Cut that bullshit.
If she's listening right now, she probably like, oh yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
We gonna learn today.
We gonna
learn today.
In public, I'm tough. I guess behind closed doors, it's a different story.
Ooh, she gonna get
look. I think we all poured our own poison at the same time.
Nah, this is healthy.
No,
This is
but
healthy. This is the mezcal right here. This is pure agave. Like
He
if
said
I'm
you.
drinking,
He
I'm gonna
said
drink
you.
the
He said
healthy
it
stuff.
again. He
This is
said
the
Wendy's
healthy,
beating.
healthy. He said Wendy be beating her man.
She's an alpha. She's an alpha.
Bro, I get. Oh man, I was just talking about that today too. Only in my younger days, okay.
Yeah, Ra, you already know.
I don't let nobody get me that far no more.
Yo, shut up, Fly Guy. I ain't going to doghouse. I'm a good boy today.
Yeah,
I'm a
you
good
already
boy.
did. She already gonna be standing there looking at you, tapping her foot when you get off. Like, oh yeah, what was you saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
You want to play it?
Go like this.
Didn't I tell you no?
Right?
You want to play Big Willie?
Like,
all right.
So you want the front or the back? What you mean? The front or the back? Can
she gonna put her hand up to just run her head through her hair, and he's gonna flinch like, no, mama. No.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I mean, no, I didn't need a drink. Cheers, guys. Listen, it's almost the end of the year. I think this is what we got. One more episode before the new year, or is
yeah,
we got
next
one
Friday.
episode
And depending on when Donald Trump get in office, how we get controlled by media, we gotta be especially careful now. He talking about he go after media people.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, cheers to 2024, and yo, we've been doing this for this whole year, so cheers to us.
Why am I saying you gonna beat your man? She gonna
bet him. What's that mean?
She gonna bet him.
I guess he meant bet him.
My guy might be drinking too.
He always sipping, so he always keep a bottle of Henny.
You can't be talking no Diddy.
Yo,
no
if you
Diddy stuff over here.
Ever look at his night post, he got nothing but bottles of Henny. He drank it little by little.
Listen, he need to learn about the mezcal. And it tastes so smoky. It's nums. Donald Trump is the greatest president we've ever.
Right. I love that. That's funny.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely the greatest entertainment ever.
Oh hell yeah! I can't wait for the circus though. Like we're gonna have so much media content to talk about.
Speaking oh my God, we're gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be epic.
We're gonna be talking about this. This is gonna be good. But speaking of government stuff, so they were threatening to shut the government down. But the Congress just passed the bill today saying that it's not going to happen. So kudos to Congress doing the right thing, because that government shutdown is foul, man. Because it really just affects all the little people. Colt 45 works every time.
I forgot he pissed water.
45, but that government shutdown is messed up, because when they do that, they're messing with the little people, like TSA workers and a lot of other enforcement. They won't be getting paid. He said one real quick. But I'm glad that they blocked that. So that's just in today's news. But back into what we were saying about solutions for food. Besides recipes, Andre, yep. But besides just learning about recipes, I would say people put your kids on vitamins, and I ain't talking about that BS that you find in CVS. Go look online and
talk about it.
Multivitamins. Because besides the fact we're not eating enough nutrients on a daily basis, kids are active. They're bouncing all over the place. They're like a cesspool of germs. Like I give it up to anybody that works in school. And I'm drunk in love. I'm done with him. But these kids are, just like I said, going through their development, and they need something. So supplements, vitamins. Definitely, and increase the water intake, people.
What about a one a day?
That's fine. Listen, we grew up on Flintstone kids. Remember Flintstone vitamins?
Yeah.
Them shit was banging, even though they.
And look. I used to eat 4 of them a day because I used to like them.
Those shit was banging. I used to chew them up. Like,
yo, my mom was ready to
the orange and the grape one.
Yo, you ever had the box? I remember my mom left that shit. She left the container in my room when I was a kid. I ate all those vitamins. I
Ate
got an ass
all of
whooping.
them.
I got my butt kicked. She's like, you know that cost me $30. It cost me $30. You ate the whole thing. What are you doing? You're supposed to eat it once a day. I
That's
said, Ma,
funny.
it's just gummy worms. It's just the little gummy things. Word.
Now, but vitamins are essential even for adults. Like, I think
No,
I don't know if I can put up the
no
link,
great
but
value water.
drink a lot
No
of
great
great
value water.
value water. He's
No,
stupid.
no.
Great value. Nothing. Listen, try to avoid plastic if you can. Like, if you're gonna buy water, like buy it in glass. But it's hard.
Do glass expire?
No, glass don't
No.
expire.
I was just asking for a friend.
But if you try to even buy bottled glass water in the store, it's hard to find now.
Yeah, it is. It is hard.
Yeah, it's real hard.
I mean, also the other machine people, if they want to invest in a good water filter, you got the zero water filter is a good one. You have, I mean, Brita is Brita's alright. You ain't getting fluoride out.
I like Pure. Pure is my favorite.
Pure is good, but zero water actually gets fluoride out.
Zero water.
I did the research for y'all. The zero water filter that gets fluoride out. The only thing is you have to change that filter like every 30 days.
Fluoride is not bad though. It's not bad getting rid of fluoride because fluoride is only there to get rid of the dangerous chemicals that we consume by drinking tap water. So if you get the filter, it filters that out and the fluoride at the same time is a good thing. But that's the only reason why they put it in the water.
Fluoride is a toxin to your pineal gland.
No, it may be a toxin, but it's trust and believe.
All right, well, listen. If you okay with, I'm gonna make you a sandwich.
No.
A little bit of shit on it. Just a little speck of shit.
No, but you know what it is? What's even worse is those microorganisms and those dirty looking those diseases that's in the water system. And the only thing they have that's cheap, I guess, because it's inexpensive, is not the greatest for your body. Obviously, like you stated, you're 100% right. But they use it for a reason because it does kill a lot of bacteria that can cause major harm to the body.
They can use other shit instead of fluoride.
They could, but of course, it's not cost efficient.
Oh,
I actually talked to a guy from DEP. He told me that. He said it's not cost efficient.
So y'all over here sterilizing people's pineal gland and making them stupid because you want to save money.
Dr. Wendy, get him.
I'm just saying. Your pineal gland is your spiritual antenna. 2, it provides your body with DMT and melatonin. So if you're having issues sleeping, it's probably because you got too much fluoride in your pineal gland. It calcifies it. And I'll even go as far as even telling y'all this. So at one time, my pineal gland was big. He said you was really healthy off them Flintstones. Absolutely.
Exactly.
He said alkaline water from the fruits is the best. Well, that's H3O from what you get from fruit. That's not just water. That's H3O.
That's what that dude said. That dude that always talk on with
the dude with the locks with all the
he said you gotta get you should consume all your juice from fruits direct, like by chewing and drinking and stuff.
Now I do agree with that too, but I think you made me lose my damn.
He said drink orange juice only.
No, hell no. Then you turn orange and you wonder why. But he said the pineal gland. So anyway, the pineal gland is responsible. Oh, the story is that back a while, thousands of years ago, our pineal gland was a lot bigger. Yep, the pineal gland also has light receptors on it, and light receptors. The only other thing that has light receptors on it in your body is your eyeballs. So it's literally an eye. So now it used to be bigger, and now back in I think it was World War I.
It's right here, right in the middle.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. So back in World War I, the way that they told the white soldiers from the black soldiers when they were unrecognizable was the size of the pineal gland, because the caucus of the Caucasus, their pineal gland was a little bit more calcified, and people that were black, theirs was bigger and a lot more healthier. So nowadays, drinking all this fluoride, It's been calcifying the pineal gland. I'll even tell you this. They used to put fluoride in the water in the concentration camps to keep the people docile because that's what it does. It makes you docile. So all this getting it out there, it's the cost effective. My ass.
Think about this. We'll switch gears real quick. We haven't even talked about the stock market right now.
Oh, it's tanking.
But let me tell you, this is on purpose. You know why? Because what do rich people do all the time? They tank the stock market to do what?
So that they can start buying up a whole bunch of shit.
That's exactly what's happening right now. So wait for it to drop off. If you got some stock, you might want to pull it out right now and wait for it to drop and then buy up like crazy. Because that's what they're gonna do. I think Elon Musk is responsible for, because Donald Trump, no disrespect to Donald Trump, but I don't think he's articulate enough when it comes to stock market. But Elon Musk is, because you see how he played with Dogecoin, right?
Yeah.
If anybody knows his Dogecoin, and
my God, yo,
he did the pump and dump scheme.
Yo,
he said Dogecoin is this, Dogecoin is that. It went up, stock went up high.
Went crazy.
Then he made a statement. Oh, Dogecoin is trash, environmental issues, blah blah blah.
Right,
and they said it went right down.
Yeah.
So he did the pump and dump
scheme. That Doge goes as high as Bitcoin one day. I will be the happiest pig and shit. So my horror story is this. Back in 2012, 2013, I was sitting on my computer. This is when I was learning about day trading, stock market shit. And Bitcoin was 10 cents a coin.
Wow.
10 cents. So I was about to throw $10 on it. So when it got to a certain window on this site, it asked for my social security number. I turned real black. I didn't know
nope.
To this day, I'm still regretted. Like if people say, if you have any regrets in life, that's my biggest regret, that I didn't just put my damn social security. I would have had 10. If I would have got that, I would have had 1,000 Bitcoins.
I sold mine. I had like around 26 of them. Bitcoin. It went up a little bit, and I freaking felt, and I'm poor, so when it went up a little bit, oh my God, I gotta go crazy.
You wow,
I cashed out crazy, and I only kept a couple.
I would have left at least.
I still got a few Bitcoins. I still got a few Bitcoins right now, but I would have been a millionaire with just Bitcoins if I would have just
if I would have put that $10 in, bro. If I would have put $10 in,
But I tell everybody, invest into S&P 500 index, because index is EEF is better, but index is good too. Invest into index. All it is, let me explain for anybody who don't know what S&P 500. All it is the best 500 companies, Fortune 5 companies that make a lot of money. All they do is an individual company buys up all the stock, buys up a lot of stock for all those companies. And then what they do is they sell stocks. You buy stock, investing into their company. And what they do is, as interest go up on the shares, it goes up on your end, and it goes up on your end. It goes down on your end, it goes up on your end. That's all it does. So it's mad stuff.
It's
so even one stock is going bad,
though, but tell people that part.
It's a long-term investment. It's not something that you get into. It's not something that you get into right now. You have to literally wait years. I call it a retirement plan. So if you got some money sitting aside, throw it into an S&P 500. It's $500 usually. That's usually startup fee is $500. You start it up, you invest into it, and you sit on that shit for like 20 years, 20, 30 years.
Yeah. Yep.
I started since I work for the Pope for my job now. I started like 17 years ago, 18 years ago. So I started that time ago.
And I didn't even understand S&P back then, because I would have been chilling right now myself. Because, people don't understand. They think that putting your money in a savings account is what's up. No. Savings account is giving you 0.0001% a year on your money. So that means if you have $100 in your savings account, you will make a penny on that shit in a year. You know what I mean? That don't make no sense.
And remember, for anybody that's skeptic about S&P 500, if you don't have no stock, investing experience, and you don't got time to sit there and watch different companies and all that stuff, then it'd be good to invest into a stock index fund, because what it does is it outpaces the money marketing managers. You got the managers out there that sit there and all they do is
a good
play with stock. It outpaces all of them, and the reason why maybe not in recent time, maybe not in a short period of time, but over time it outpaces money managers, and the reason why is because there's a multitude of stocks that it just constantly is already invested, and it just watch the stocks go up and down, up and down. So
So
basically,
so
yeah.
now go ahead. I was gonna
No, no,
say
no, no. You go.
investing for
You go.
dummies is, if you don't understand the stock market, just get you the app Acorns and just start putting
Mhm.
money into the Acorn, because Acorns does all of that for you. Like it invests in index funds and invests in SP 500. It just puts the money towards that. So you can have it where it's connected to your bank account, where it takes out money every week, or let's say every time you swipe a card, if say something is 50 cent, it'll round it up to $1, and it'll just take that 50 cent and just keep
Well,
investing.
goddamn. But yeah, yeah. Acorns is pretty good. Acorns is an excellent way to invest because I personally had it a long time ago as well, just to get my feet wet with the stock. To
Yeah,
say that I'm doing something as it comes to investing in my future.
it's on
So
Cash
for
App too now.
so yeah,
I don't
so for
trust that one.
anybody, yeah, Cash App is a good it's perfect for that. But let me tell you something.
I
For
don't trust that.
anybody that's looking to oh yeah, Vanguard is part of Index too.
Vanguard is one of the major companies. So yeah,
Yeah.
Vanguard,
Yeah.
Charles Schwab.
Oh,
How about Robin Hood?
Robinhood is okay,
Robinhood is
but I have
cool,
a
but I don't
problem with
trust them
them.
either.
I have a problem with them. You know
We
why?
got the
Because with
same
the
problem.
with the GameStop stock, remember what happened with the GameStop, right?
No,
When
well
all
I do, but
the regular
tell them.
people, the regular working people like me and you just went and we went on a blog and we all said we're gonna buy up all the GameStop stock and we brought up the stock so high, is a brokerage firm called
Mhm.
Melvin Capital. They went bankrupt because of it. Because it was unexpected for all of us to come together and buy up the stock because GameStop was plummeting. GameStop was about to file a Chapter
Okay.
11. But because we brought up the
Oh.
stock, we brought GameStop up here, and it was unexpected because the people did it. But the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing was Melvin Capital, the brokerage firm on Wall Street, they was plummeted, and they had to borrow money from somebody to be self-sustaining because. And then Robinhood, what they did is they stopped us from buying it. That's why I hate Robinhood because I
They
had a
won't let
Robinhood
you get your
account.
money
I
out.
sued
That
them.
was the
I sued them. I
problem.
got money. I got
Like,
money from them. I sued Robinhood.
nah, but
They
I'm
had to
saying
give us
like
money.
you seen your stock go all the way up, and now you trying to pull out real quick, and they was not letting you pull
Yeah.
out. Like, no.
Wow.
Like I mean, I have Robinhood, I
'Cause-
have some stuff on there, but I don't really use
Yeah.
that as my main after that. Like I don't trust them like that.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I got Robin Hood, but I had it for a long time. I don't really mess with that. Really,
Yeah, like I
I gotta
use
go on
Charles
there and
Schwab.
look on it. Really.
I use the
Okay.
Schwab. I'm about to pick up another one too soon. What's the other one? Oh crap, I can't remember. There's like 5 top ones of
Yeah,
the
I'm about to put my.
investment platforms. But this is the type of financial literacy that we didn't learn in high school. Like I remember when I was in college and they was teaching about finances and taxes and
Yeah.
401ks and Roth IRAs. I was so mad that they didn't teach me this in high school.
Mhm.
Like, why wouldn't you teach this in high school? Like, why do I got to go to college to learn about something like this that's actually going to benefit my life? Like,
That's
you over
true.
here worried about some damn
because
math
because
equations.
because you was not in the right school. That's why.
That is a fact. I was in a public school.
That's a
You
fact,
was
though.
not in the right
That was
school
the
to
problem.
learn. Yeah,
Stash is what a lot of people
exactly.
use too. Stash
Oh,
is pretty
Stash, yeah,
popular.
that's another platform. I heard
Stash,
about Stash.
Stash is popular.
Those
And you make
roundup features though really make a difference, people.
the
Like
roundups helps.
roundup makes a lot of difference.
And I think Roundup is for people that really don't have disposable income where they can say, "Hey, let me just throw a
You
ban on
know,
a particular stock." All right, so do the Roundup because you believe it or not, if you shop a lot, and most people that's at the bottom spends a lot of money, so those Roundups, before you know it, you'll have a lot of money invested into it's the stock market, and and now you be like, "Whoa, I didn't know I had that much money." Yes, you did because every time you buy something, it rounds it off to the nearest 10 or 100 or whatever the way it's set up.
yep.
And it really works. Acorn, I think, is an excellent way to
Yeah,
invest.
Acorn has that. Yeah, I have that on my Acorn. The other thing, and I'm not gonna gatekeep on this one, is how to raise your credit score.
Mm.
So one way to raise your credit score is by showing a lot of activity on your credit card. Meaning,
you have to use your credit card.
if you're so instead of if you're the type that when you go food shopping, you use your debit card to pay for your food. Don't use your credit card, right? And as soon as you leave the supermarket, go right on your credit card and pay however much that you just spent on it. Just like if you was gonna use your debit card.
I'm not gonna put your business out there, but you're speaking to somebody that got an 800 plus credit score right now. So
I will be honest. I do have I have an 830 score because I know this.
830 credit score. You hear me?
It's actually a little higher than that, but I'll just keep.
You hear me, people? A person with almost a perfect credit score. So if you're looking for credit advice, screw all these professionals that tell you how you can get it up. You got somebody that actually got the credit score.
I actually know what I'm talking about. So and guys say that shit is sexy. Listen, it's really not.
Matter of fact,
no, but seriously, anytime instead of using your debit card, use your credit card and just go and pay it. And the more times that you show throughout a month that you're making payments. So let's say your minimum is $50, right? But you're using your card 4, 5, 6 times. You're paying 4, 5, 6 times a month.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So one, you're kind of undercutting a little bit of the interest. Not really. It really depends on how high. Like the higher your bill is, the higher your interest rate's going to be, and then you're just going to be getting smacked in the head with interest fees because this shit is ridiculous. When if you got over $2,000 on your credit card, you're gonna have at minimum $50 interest that they hitting you with every month. But that's adding the extra $50 on your account. So if you're just paying the minimum, let's say the minimum is $50, all you're paying is the interest. You're not paying into the principal. So whenever you so let's say your amount due is $50, you always want to pay at least $30 over that. So pay $70 instead of $50. But like I said, if you're consistently using the card and you consistently keep paying on it, that's what raises your score. That's a really good way. He said you have 830 or Wendy inbox.
Oh damn! Right?
Inbox you for what?
He's trying to get an inbox. He said, "Ooh,
I'm giving you the tea right now on how to do it."
Oh, that's hilarious!
Right now, let me see what this score is at right now.
You can put, you can put on.
You really want to know what this is? Y'all really want to know? 853.
Oh my god!
And I just checked it like last week. It was like at 830 something. But that, I mean, Experian. I gotta look at Experian. But no, seriously, like it's not about how much money you make. It's how you move your money, the money you have. That's what builds your credit score. And let's say you have 3 or 4 credit cards, right? One of them has a very low balance. You want to focus on that one. Get that one down. Pay the minimum on the others, and then get the other one down. You want to eliminate as many bills as you can. The major credit cards. What?
Now this is important for anybody that's looking to get free stock right now. I'm gonna put a link up of it, and you go to Webull. Webull is one of the places where I have a lot of stock investments in. Webull gives you free stock if you go there. You go to the site. Yeah, Webull.
Webull wobble.
Yeah, you go to Webull and they hook you up. They give you free investment, and you can share it to your friends and family, and they give them free stock too. It goes from anywhere.
Send it to me because I need Webull, and so I need Webull so I can wobble.
And it's real simple.
But no, listen, making those consistent payments and just stop using your debit card. Just stop. Don't use it.
Yeah, you definitely got me on that right now. So
yeah, like I'm saying, me and a girlfriend of mine, we both said this like a year ago. We was like, we're gonna stop using our debit cards and just use the credit card. My score went from like 720 to what it is now in just that little bit of time. And I was, they're practically throwing money at me right now.
He give me advice right now.
He says, so as soon as you spend money on a credit card, pay it up. Yes. So, you want to leave a little balance on the card. Yeah, even if it's $50 or $100, because you want them to charge you interest, because that's what keeps
they want
the hook. They want you to do that.
Because the whole trick of it is to show that you're using your card. The whole idea to them, their algorithm, okay, he uses the card. You can't just pay off the complete balance.
Yeah, don't pay it down to zero.
then it looks as though you're just trying to build credit. They're not stupid. They know the tricks of people, what they do. But if you actually use your card a lot, I'm gonna swipe for everything, but I'm paying here and there. I'm gonna leave a little bit of balance. And then the trick is when it comes to credit cards is that right before it says your payment is due, it's gonna be zero as long as you're making payments every 2 weeks. I tell people if you get paid every 2 weeks
Make a
and
payment.
you're make a payment every 2 weeks. Every time you get paid, just
Yep.
make a little payment, small payment. You know
Even
why?
if it's
Keep the
$50.
balance open. Keep owing something, not too much. Keep the balance below 20%, but keep on making payments every 2 weeks. And I promise your credit score just bump,
And
bump, bump,
and
bump.
and
Because you
whatever
want to show
your no, go ahead, I'm sorry.
your credit score only get higher according to your payment history. So if you don't got a payment history, guess what? Your credit score don't go up. They got to see consistent payments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they got to see credit utilization low. Because if your credit utilization is low, guess what? They say, okay, he's good with his credit. He's not trying to
And
make it
also
50 or
don't
75.
max out your cards either. Like let's say if you have a $5,000 limit, do not surpass 250. I mean 2,500.
Yeah.
He said you could also get an IUL universal. Yeah, that's another talk. We can go into the IULs
Yeah,
another
that's
time.
a
If
you know
anybody
what?
wants to read his comment, definitely read it
Yo,
because that is
Rod.
some valuable
Yo,
information.
Rod, check this out, brother. Yo, maybe you could
You get
come
an
on the show
IUL,
and
you
we could
might as
talk
well get
about this.
a trust fund to do that too, because you want to put the IUL in the trust,
We
and that's what
got.
builds generational wealth and trust fund babies. That's
Let me
where
tell
trust
you,
fund babies come from.
one of the most tricks that rich people do is they have not necessarily just trusts only, well, universal life pretty much. They have a life insurance policy and they borrow against it, and they borrow against it and they pay interest to themselves back.
Yep.
So that's like I borrow $100,000. I'm paying it back with interest, but the interest and all that goes to myself. It don't go to nobody else. So I'm building up my policy and then borrow against it, borrow again, and keep on doing it again. It's so many ways to
That's
really
how you
make it.
become your own bank.
Yeah.
But you want to also do this within in a trust, and it is expensive to establish a trust. So this ain't for people that this type of information ain't for people that want to play small. Like trust start at what like 1,200 or something like that, $12,000 to $5,000 to start up a trust.
Trust is good for people, in my opinion, and in some cases. Trust is good for people that got a lot of personal debt. Like, let's say if you got a lot of personal debt, you afraid they might take your assets. Then you throw it in a trust, nobody can touch it. You know why? Because the trust don't have an ownership.
Nope.
They have a person that control it, but they don't have an ownership. So it keeps you protected where you can control this particular trust, but you actually not considered owner, you just consider a manager of it.
Yeah.
And the trick is that no creditor can attack it because you're the manager of that trust.
Yep. The trust is its own entity. But back into the credit cards though. But yeah, like you want to keep some type of balance on the card. He said I would love to.
We gotta get him next Friday. You up here, brother?
Now we're gonna get you up here, Rob.
Yes,
but
next Friday.
yeah,
you
definitely want to leave some type of balance on the card, not too much, because remember the higher the balance on your card, the higher your interest rate you're gonna get hit with every month. So if you just keep it at a low, let's say you keep $100 balance on the card, and then you just use it, bring it up to 500, pay it back down to 100. Just keep doing that every month, just ping pong and back and forth. That will build your credit score. Guarantee you. It will build it and eliminate the smaller bills, the smaller cards. Like don't have like 10 cards. You know what I mean? You want to really keep 2 major credit cards. That's all you need is 2 major credit cards. That's it. All these department cards, all these different stores, like you're spreading yourself out too thin by doing that.
That's a fact, especially if you don't even shop there like that, and they just say, "Well, if you sign up for this credit card, we'll make the product free that you at that store to purchase, or make it 50% off." Sometimes it's getting you caught in the web. You know why? Because at some point, you don't want to get caught up having too many different credit cards and not keep tracking your payment history. Because one thing is important is your payment history. You want to keep it at 100%. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people. It's okay if you only could pay the minimum balance when the credit card balance is due. Just don't make it a habit. Your credit score will go up.
Just do it.
It's always good to pay more than it's always good to just pay every 2 weeks.
Another thing too is disputing certain charges that are on your credit report, because sometimes you'll have some type of charges on your credit report, like medical bills. They can't keep that no more. Like if you could dispute where it comes from, or the bill collectors, those debt collectors, All you got to do is just ask them, give me an itemized list of where this charge came from. They can't, because they bought your debt from the company. And now they're trying to
No,
make money off of it.
sometimes I used to work for a debt collector. Sometimes we don't even buy the debt. We just get a list of debt because they make it public to a lot of debt collectors. And what we're supposed to do is we get the list of debt and see what we want, and then we contact them and purchase it. Sometimes we don't even do that. We just try to collect on your behalf, which is messed up. And after we get the money from you, then we satisfy the obligation with them afterwards.
Yep.
And that's wrong. That's bad, because we working off a system where we're not even paying for nothing. We just collecting money and we getting percentage off of it.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is, if you ever see on your credit report it says charge off, be careful. Because charge-offs meaning that is a tax writable situation. I'm a certified tax preparer. I'm certified, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I've been doing for a long time. And I'm going to give you game right now. If you got anything on your thing that says charge-off, remember, the company already counted as a loss on their tax portfolio. So since they already counted, they're already being credited for that loss that they took from you from a charge-off. So if you got a charge-off, you can dispute it and get that off your report.
Yep, that's the other way to raise your credit score. So you definitely want to run your credit. Don't run it too much. Just go to your bank. Let your bank do it, because your bank will do it for free. You know.
And remember, everybody, if you want to, it's simple. You could go to mycreditreport.com.
Or Credit Karma.
My credit report. It give you all 3 credit bureaus for free. My annual credit report.com or something like that. It give you all your free credit reports once a year. But in the meanwhile, if you just want to look at your 2 different credit reports, you can go to Credit Karma. It's free. Fill out the information, and then once you're online, you can constantly monitor your credit report. And they also give you suggestions for what credit cards with your credit style, credit situation, where you can use. It's okay to use a secure credit card. I'm telling people, it's okay with that.
Yeah,
it's okay to put a little 200 down and get a secure credit card if you don't have credit. Huh?
As long as I have a Visa or MasterCard logo,
it's all good.
I was drinking tequila moment.
Oh, I had the worst of the worst. I had Premier. Premier is the worst.
Oh man,
I don't even want, I ain't gonna talk bad about that. I don't want them trying to flag us, but they suck. My interest was up $50 million at the end of the day. But
I had them too.
Real quick too, you can get people for free. You can download the app, the Experian app, and your Experian credit score is the one that they mainly go by for loans. Yeah. You know, when you're looking for loans and stuff like that. Like ever since I got this damn Experian thing, it's like I want to shut the notifications.
They keep on sending me so many emails
every day. Like they're like, oh, do you need a loan for a car? Oh, do you need a loan for this? Do you need a loan for that? Like, no. Leave me alone, demon. You know,
nothing's good. Now. I feel like showing my email right now. Nothing's good when you get a Credit Karma credit report saying credit score went up. Credit score went up.
Oh, yeah. It tells me that every month.
When I see that, I'll be looking at them like.
That's why I didn't know what mine said just now, because I didn't look at it last. Like my Experian is not 853, it's 824 or something like that, but it's still up there.
Nigga, you're the 8s. I'm not the 8s. People, ladies and gentlemen, I might know about credit, but I'm not the 8s for a lot of different reasons.
That's only also. I'm also very. I'm a practical type of person. Like, I'm not a label whore in terms of like I need the most expensive shit. Like I spend more money honestly on vitamins and supplements and. Different things that I take on a monthly basis. I spend way more money on what I put in my body than what I put on it. I shop it at H&M. Like I'm trying to just buy cotton clothes, and even the cotton clothes went up. Like,
damn. Exactly. Yes.
I just be trying to find me some cotton shirts and some cotton jogging.
Yeah, right.
He's at 839. God damn it.
Yeah.
No, but no, I just try to like buy as much natural stuff as I can, like. Just for the sake of what I put on my skin.
We're going to put a building in Wendy's name. Yo, go get that building, son. Yo, we got
people
we got somebody with 839.
Like, do you know how much money you can get right now? I'm like, yeah, but do you know how much money you got to pay back when you get that money?
Fact,
like,
but you know what it is?
Just because you can do it don't mean you should.
With your type of credit score, and this is a real estate trick right here for anybody that wants to know. all you need is one person with good credit score, and everybody has to have income.
And
Now,
I'm
if
gonna
you
tell
could,
all y'all right now, I ain't putting my name on shit. Don't ask
so
me.
all we gotta do
Okay?
is use Wendy, and we all put
No.
our income together. They'll be like, "Oh, y'all make 500,000 a year." No, that's all
Nope.
a combined income. And with her credit score, we
Chill,
could be able
son.
to go purchase a home that's
Yo,
worth
you trying to
millions.
pimp me out right now? Like,
But
you
look,
trying to
look,
pimp
look,
out my store?
Kurt,
Like,
Kurt,
no, I don't put my name
Yeah,
on
Kurt,
nothing except for
Kurt,
myself.
Kurt, look.
yeah.
She did the arm. She said,
Uh. Hell to the no.
Said, nah, we not doing that.
No.
Not
Listen,
today.
I just want to be a shining example of what you can achieve if you take the information that we give. This is for educational purposes only. Also, people, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Awareness Academy 411. If you really enjoy our content, spread the news. Let everybody know about what we do and what we talk about. This is the first episode that I got tipsy on. I'm happy, so
But look. I'm gonna tell you, 25 years ago, I'd have been at your door knocking with my metal and shit. Open up.
damn, son. Over a score? Like,
Over a
damn.
score, cause me and you gonna go somewhere. We gonna get that money. We gonna get that bread.
Chills. Don't give nobody no ideas.
I'm just playing.
Don't give nobody no ideas. And I do carry, okay?
They be like, yo, when they kidnap her, they kidnap her to use her credit. You be like, what?
Listen.
No, they don't even want cash. They just want your credit.
They just want,
we need your credit score.
Listen, take 6 months.
We trying
6
to
to 8
buy
months,
a
you can
building.
get yours up to, okay? If you listen to what we said, you could get your shit up in 6 to 8 months. Like, seriously. Just do it.
That's a fact.
It's really not that serious. Like, it's really just a game, and once you learn how to play it, like how much money I make a month didn't change from when I had a lower score to now. Like, it was just how I moved what I had. You know what I mean?
You just put that work in, so that's what everybody got to do.
Yeah.
Just put that work in.
Stop using your debit card. Use your credit card. Pay it off as soon as you like. Every time I go food shopping, I'll go. I'll use my credit card real quick. I'm like, okay, I spent $150. What he say? He said, "Yo, what?"
Shit.
He said, "That's Staten Island shit." So I went every time I go in the supermarket. Let's say I spent $150. As soon as I get my car, I go right on my credit card. I say, $150 paid. Like it didn't even hit the statement yet.
Yeah.
It didn't even hit the statement yet. It's paid. He said she gets stronger every so. You lie like a rug. This was my
I think
first
that's
time.
me though. I'll be so
happy. Now me stop.
Yeah, I be like,
I got my mezcal. That's my all natural alcoholic beverage. I even drink healthy. But
good old spring. This is all beet juice.
Yeah, it's beet juice.
That's the good.
That's beet juice. This is agave juice. That's
agave juice, right?
That's agave juice.
But he always says beet juice.
Right?
I like that.
He always says that. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm drinking the beet juice."
Y'all think I'm getting drunk out of here? Nah, son. I get a liquor bottle, pour it out in the drain, and put beetroot juice in there.
Oh man. Well, we got to get out of here pretty soon. But listen, people, I want to leave y'all with, I hope the information that we gave today was helpful. Yes. Again, it's all for educational purposes only. Don't blame us if something go wrong. That's on you. You're an adult. If you choose to do it, that's on you.
Yeah.
Please go on YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, let them know about Staten Island's hottest podcast. 411. It's the what he say? She all naturally drunk. I am.
Yeah. But hold up, but I want to say one thing.
Go ahead,
Next Friday for our last for the year, let's the people that's listening now, want y'all come on so we can talk.
All y'all come on. I'll send links to everybody. I can have a lot of people up here at one time.
Yeah. And then everybody just come on.
Let's have a party.
Let's have a party. Y'all can join us. Man.
Let's see what people was blessed with this year and what they're doing for next year. That's all.
Yeah, he said, when you went from a 9 to a 10 when I heard about your credit. Oh, thank you. Kurt blew me up, bro. But y'all, everybody, peace and blessings. Y'all have a good night till we see you next time.
Salute.
Awareness Academy out.